And welcome back to DJ's Gaming. We are here with another one of our create tutorial videos. Now, today we are going to be focusing on making secret doors. Create has a lot of different ways where you can create secret doors, and you do not need to be a redstone master to do it. You just need to be a glue master. You gotta make sure you know what you're gluing and how you're gluing it. And so, there are many secret doors that you can make using Create. And so, first off, we're gonna go ahead and I added to where now when I look at blocks and it will show what the block is on top. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna real quick just add some height to this because of the fact that it'll make it easier to deal with. So the first one we're gonna make is going to be using the mechanical piston. And with the mechanical piston, you can make things go up or down or sideways. So horizontal or vertical very easily. And then you want to kind of make to where things are hidden, of course. And we're just going to glue all that together. Now, it just dawned on me, this is not where I actually am going to have the door. This is where the door is going to be when it's in its down position. So open position. So let's go ahead and put it in its up position. And I suggest building the door in its down position and then putting it in its closed position, because that makes it kind of easier to put things in the right locations. And besides using the mechanical piston, we also use the pole length, the piston extension poles. Right now you're just having the door, but this needs some kind of rotational speed to it. What I like to do, or what I would normally do, is I would put a gear shift, and the reason why you want the gear shift is the gear shift changes directions. This one just needs the gear shift. The clutch can be useful though. The next thing you need is the redstone link, and you can go ahead and you can set the frequency by clicking an item into these. And that makes to where this redstone link will only be tied to any other redstone link that has this in it, this frequency. And then you put your energy source, and you don't need this going very quickly. In fact, I wouldn't have it going very fast. I'd have it going slow. Now, the most difficult part is you have your wall here, and you want to hide your connection, your redstone link. And so you can do anything like having maybe like a staircase hole, which is staircase hole is kind of more of what I'm skilled with. And then, as I say, I'm good at it, I put it in the wrong spot. But yeah, so you'll have your staircase hole, and then right here you would have your redstone link that is going to be sending a signal. Then make sure that it's set to the correct frequency. And then you need to have your lever on it. And now, if you come over here and you click the lever, I reversed it. That's where I went wrong. That's the sender. And then open, says me. And now you have a door that opens. And I went a touch too far down. So again, reason why you want it in up position so that you can fix that. But yeah, so now you have a secret door. Now, this is just one of the doors that you can make. And you can easily take this and change it sideways to have the door slide open. And And now, let me go ahead and let's build another door real quick. This one is going to be a very fun door. So, the next thing that we want is going to be the sequenced gear shift. And so, put your mechanical bearing down, and then you'd attach a sequenced gear shift to it, add your power, and then let's create our door real quick. So just like before, you set your redstone signal. I'm going to go wood this time. Bam. And then you would open it up, and we just want it to turn 90 degrees. Should be fine. And play. So now you need to, again, hide your redstone signal. Now, this time, I'm going to, instead of using a lever, the sequenced gear shift only needs a simple spark of power. And so you can use whatever you want, just as long as it gets a single spark of power. I'm just making it kind of obvious, because this isn't meant for, this is not a how to hide the stuff videos. I'm not the best at it. But yeah, so you need the button, and when you click the button, it will open. I put the button in a really, really bad spot. Make sure you don't do what I just did. And then if you hit the button again, it's going to do that. And, you know, if you don't mind the whole rotates 4 ways, you can come over here. You can, so it's a, you know, turn by angle and input speed reversed, and then end. Or no, time to delay. And then you can add the ticks. So let's say 20, you know, let's say 10 seconds, and then you can turn by angle, input speed reversed. And so now it opens, gives you time to walk through, and then 10 seconds later, okay, I tried to time that perfectly, it'd be 10 seconds, it closes behind you. And if you wanted to, you can add even more complications. And now, if you do it that way, though, is the only problem is you then over here, you know, you're now stuck on this side, and you have to open the door again. Now, let's say this is the side that you're not hiding. You know, nothing's hiding here. This is the side you're not hiding on. So you can easily just throw down the redstone link, add your frequency, throw down a button. Okay, now we get to come back over here. Now we're free to go back out to our base. And so those are 2 ways to make secret doors with Create. Door that opens wide, and then this one here opens up and down. Now the biggest difficulty is once you're on this side, I don't have a way to close it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit the big thumbs up button and subscribe for more. And if you want to see me build any other machines, go ahead and leave that in the comment section. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave that in the comment section. These are just 2 simple hidden doors that you can make and create. And I will have a more complicated video coming out in the future about more complicated doors that may require more than 1 redstone signal to open. But until then, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.